Alright, Twitch doesn't like us this afternoon. We're getting booted off.
Damn it, Logan!
Yeah.
Blame Logan.
Always.
Alright, we don't see us F5. Sorry, carry on.
And we're back, yeah.
Okay, I have an idea.
Yeah,
Alright,
what do you
this is what
got?
I'm gonna do.
Tell us.
What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go wing it. I'm gonna pick one up. I'm gonna try and use illusion to whatever it is he thinks that I just picked up the right one.
Okay, go for it.
That is the correct answer right there.
Go for it.
You got this.
That's what I'm gonna try to do. Look, and as a final plea, do I get like advantage or anything?
I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to distract him while she does this to increase the chances of her illusion succeeding because he doesn't notice it.
All right, how are you going to go about distracting him?
What's he? Is he sitting on something?
No, he's actually just standing behind this table.
Okay. Let me think about this for a second. How am I gonna distract this guy? I am going to. I'm just gonna simply use my magical powers to like create a sort of lightning or like a flash of lightning and thunder, like sort of behind him, or like so he looks away or whatever for a moment there.
Okay. And since it's, other than the fog, it's pretty much, the weather isn't bad here. As soon as you go, bam, and the thunder goes rolling off, he jumps a bit and he does look behind him. So, Sydney, I am going to go ahead and give you advantage on that roll.
Hell yeah, roll another d6. Or add it. Oh,
Is it another d6 or another?
what do you have?
Because I have no.
Oh yeah, extra of whatever. Sorry, I confused you. It's just an extra die of whatever you were gonna roll.
Okay. So it's 2d8k.
1.
1. 15.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So, you cast an illusion down, and when he turns back around, he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, that kind of surprised me there. Go ahead and pick your card."
All right. I'll put on like a hard face, and I'm just like, and I'll pick up the one on the left.
Pick up the one on the left.
Yes.
And actually, looking down at your card, you realize that your illusion wasn't needed because you actually
Level up!
Nailed it.
He goes, "Oh, and on the first try, too. Congratulations." And he reaches into his side pouch and he pulls forth a piece of rod, probably about maybe 1.5 feet in length, and he hands it to you. And he goes, "Here is your prize."
We
She's like
are
crying.
the champions. As I begin to lift her up on
She's like bouncing. She's like, Brimit, please put it.
Now we can get the triangle.
Yeah,
Excellent.
let's go get the triangle. See everything was fine. You didn't need to go get the triangle immediately. See.
You were right, sister, as usual.
Yeah.
All right. So you start heading back across the bridge. As you do, you get at the very arch of the top. And I'm going to move some tokens around here. Just going to sit
Piece
there.
of road.
So you get at the very arch of the top, and you hear a voice kind of blowing on the wind. And it says to you, as I said earlier, there will be consequences. And appearing before you, if I can get them to appear, it's going to be a pain.
There are no consequences. Only
The moon.
the moon.
And appearing before you, and actually behind you as well, are two warriors in plate armor, both bearing swords.
They're very big.
They are very big. They're as big as your friend there, the half giant. And can we have an initiative roll, please?
I go into my stance and hide.
You say it, they're very big, and then you're like, I feel like I've contributed enough.
I've done my part. Now, through the shadows.
I don't know, 7.
So Sid's
32.
gonna say,
I am as fast as a panther.
60. And Brian?
I am 11.
All right, so we're going to start out with Will here. So Roth, you see these two big figures, one kind of blocking the way, and that's standing in front of Bramaz over here, and one that appeared behind as you went to scoot back the other way. So what are you going to do?
I'm gonna... let me see.
Thanks, Brad, for the host, by the way. So this guy in front of me, I'm gonna do a thing. A sneaky thing.
A thing.
I'm gonna do a thing.
A thing is always good.
It's gonna be a lethal
This makes me nervous.
lethal assault as the moon shines down upon me, reflecting off of my dagger.
It's daytime here, but we'll go ahead and say the sun kind of looks like the moon right now.
25.
Oh,
kind of
very
stabbing
nice.
into this guy.
All right, so you step forward, and with your dagger, even though he's wearing plate mail, you kind of spot the little cracks in between the plates, and you stab up his ribs, and you hurt him significantly. You can actually hear him grunt with pain. Next up, we're gonna have the gentleman, my two
I
warriors.
got this, guys. I got this.
And then I meld back into the shadows.
All right. So the first one over here is he's gonna take a strike at Bramaz, and he's bringing his two swords in.
All right, bring it. Bring it.
21, sir.
We got nothing. 21 versus what?
Uh,
Are they might oriented or agility oriented?
they are might oriented.
All right, so my toughness is a 22. Eat it!
Oh man! So he just basically bounces him right off the breastplate of your armor. And that is going to bring us to. Let's see. That's going to bring us to Ramaz. It is now your attack.
D20 plus 2d10. Holy, this is great. We're screwed, guys. All right.
Apparently not, because he bounced right off of you.
Yeah, well, that's until he rolls a 60 next turn. So I am going to, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is bad for us. We can't even sort of get them together for like a blast attack.
I'm so nervous.
All right, I'm gonna take. Okay.
Take him from the rear. You won't expect it.
All right, I'm gonna focus. Oh man. I'm gonna focus attack this guy on the right side. And let's see. How long has it been since the previous fight, Michael?
You've had at least a few hours.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to, the fatigue effects from my rage lasts for like a day or whatever, so it's...
it hasn't been more than a day, though, no.
Yeah, okay. So I guess it will be 3d8, 2...
I'm sorry I triggered you so early in the game.
No, it's alright.
Just for a measly worm.
Trigger.
Worm, I'm so sorry.
For a measly worm. 18, so that's versus his toughness.
Good job.
As I let loose like a burst of lightning in his direction.
Oh,
If
very
you could
nice.
see me, I'd be smiling. if I had a face.
And the lightning will go against
Toughness,
toughness.
because it's an area attack.
All right.
Probably should not be against toughness now that I think about that. But anyway.
Oh man, shit game. Lightning against toughness,
You-
broken.
You see him actually start to shake as your strike hits him. And he does have little arcs of lightning that go between the plates of his armor. He has taken some damage.
Okay. All right. That's it for my turn. I don't have anything. Okay. So they're wearing plate mail. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
So next up is this warrior over here by Roth. And Roth, he's actually going to attack you.
Good luck hitting a man with no name and no face.
All right, and he steps forward. 23.
Shit. I shouldn't have given you that luck.
23. So we're back up to full.
Yeah, back to full.
That beats my 10, so down to 8.
Ooh. Okay.
That was a
Oh no,
mistake.
that means that
Ow.
you triggered me.
It really hurts. Ow.
So, Sid, it's down to you, but there's something I want you to do first. So you're a mind mage. You're very familiar with, as you demonstrated earlier, with illusions and such. So what I would like you to do is I want you to go ahead and make a perception roll, please.
I feel like there's so
Or
much
learning
potential
or
in
logic.
this.
I mean, since this is pretty much your focus, whatever you think would basically work better for you.
I believe in you.
What?
I believe in
No.
you. Oh.
Also, bad news for Will. He has a bane on him that you should pick out there.
What was the last thing that you said, Michael?
Whichever of, since this is kind of your focus, whichever of those mental abilities you think would work best for you here, let's go ahead and give me a roll.
Oh,
I believe in you.
And Will,
Thank you.
we're gonna go ahead and this is going to be a bleeding.
I don't know why I ever believed in you.
All right, Sydney. So here's one thing that you notice about these guys. Something about them just isn't sitting right with you. It's almost like when they move, there's an ever so slight shimmer, like ripples going over water. It's very hard to notice, but you actually do here. But you can't decide exactly what's going on. Nice. Go ahead and take your action.
Alright, so okay. I didn't roll high enough for this to change the plan that I had, so we're just gonna stick with what I planned out before this because I'm still in the dark. I don't know what's up.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna roll enchantment and we're gonna try to convince them that I'm so cute and I need to live because I'm so cute.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Charmed. Roll it.
Ah!
Hey, things are getting so much better for you, Sydney. You don't roll 17s anymore, you know?
I'm so mad.
Well, I'm pretty sure the way she's rolling today, you just need to give her a hug, man. She's having a day.
Actually, you first need to confirm the length of wound.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Thank you. It has been asked. It's been requested.
I'm here.
There we go.
Nobody panic.
That's right. Everything's under control here. Okay, so what's happening right now?
So she rolled an 11.
11 for the enchantments. That's gonna probably fail,
Yeah.
unless they have a really low result, which they might. Maybe they have an 11.
I
Well,
still think I'm cute.
since basically these guys are muscle upon a skeleton and not much else.
Oh yeah.
They both kind of, well, the one that you're actually looking at, Sid, he kind of gets that puppy dog tilt to his head when he's looking at you. He still hates Roth, but yeah,
Me
he
too.
doesn't look like he's going to attack you. As a matter of fact, for a moment he looks kind of distracted. Now, Bramaz is this guy over here that you're actually encountering.
Which one is it? Shift click on the map.
Okay. This one over here that you were actually fighting.
Okay.
He kind of, now she can't see this, but he kind of does the same thing. He kind of takes his eyes off of you. Yeah, that's the one. He takes his eyes off of you for a minute, and he's looking over at Brimley.
Oh yeah.
You actually see him do the physical.
Does that give me advantage?
It certainly does.
All right. Is it my go?
Let's see. Yes, sir. You were first, so I believe it is. No, excuse
I think
me.
you mean last.
It's Roth's go.
Okay.
My turn.
Hold it. Did I skip you, Brian?
I think so. I
Okay.
mean, did people act a second time? Because I only acted once.
No, nobody's acted a second time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is my turn.
So it is Roth. Okay.
My turn to strike.
So I've got this
Well.
girl next to me. So are we technically? Should I get my flanking for this?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give you a flanking.
She's standing behind you, but you get flanking. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, no, it has nothing to do with her position. It actually has to do with the fact that they're concentrating
Yeah.
on her.
Good call.
You can flank. Her position is convenient. But
My enemy is adjacent to an ally wielding a melee weapon. No. Okay, so I think I might lethal strike. So it's just gonna be advantage 1 and my agility-based attack. So agility is so, but advantage. So I keep 1. Keep 1. 14. God damn. That was
All right.
helpful.
This time you're not able to find that little crack, and it bounces right off his armor. You actually skim your knuckles across some ridges of his armor.
I like those riches. Where did you get them?
Wow. Roth has issues. Okay.
No, seriously, I'm looking to get some riches of my own.
One thing I'm going to throw in just because I'm trying to. So I have done a bad job of this when I GM this system, so it's really ironic. But technically, on a miss, like on a combat miss, there should be an exchange. That's one of the rules that's in the core rules. So the idea is that both the attacker and the defender get to sort of do something to the other. So I'm just throwing that out there for consideration since I'm thinking about it. So like he scrapes his knuckles and you're like, you deal 5 damage to him. And then he gets to choose, move the guy or also do damage despite the miss or whatever.
So,
No, I don't
okay.
think so.
Actually, thank you for reminding me of that, Brian.
I always forget.
I'm still in D&D mode halfway. So actually, Will, what happens when you go ahead and scrape, he's actually going to move in to hit you as well. So you kind of come face first with the shoulder pad of his armor, and it knocks you straight to the ground for 2 points of damage. What do you want to do to him?
I want to berate him. Mostly, but also I want to end his life.
Okay, well,
You can't do that.
I'm not sure that's one of the banes that you can pull off here.
I'm
But
gonna try and trip him up.
You can knock him down. Yeah. Trip him up.
I'm
Trip
gonna
him
try
up.
trip him up whilst I'm on the floor.
okay, so
Yeah.
basically, when you go flying to your back, he steps forward because finally you're out of the way and he can get straight to Brimley. But you're lying prone and he completely trips over you and he falls face first as well.
Yeah.
So,
Gotcha.
so let's
Cat your leg.
cat not leg.
oh dear God. Okay, so next up, that was going to be Bramaz. What you got
All right.
for the guy over here? Now you do have advantage because he is distracted by the effervescence of Brimley standing over here.
All right, so I'm going to, right in this spot here, I'm going to let off like a thunderclap.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually going to be a non-damaging Bane attack. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to trigger the forced move Bane. And I just need to hit his toughness. And let's see. So 15 versus his toughness, probably not going to do it.
It does not, but you do come close. So what it actually does instead is you don't knock him as far as you normally would, but you do knock him against this far rail over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, actually, we do have 2 nat 20s from Psycho Claw to use.
Oh, can I get a nat 20 here? Oh, I think this might be a good time for it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
let's do it. So that makes it a 35.
With a 35, we're going to go ahead and remove this puppy straight from the table because he goes completely off this bridge.
All right. Nice. Sonic boom.
So now there is only the one standing behind you who is also laying prone.
Yeah.
Since he is prone, I'm going to make his action simply standing up.
That's a move action. He can still attack.
Well, I know he should be able to, but he's still kind of infatuated with, and now he's kind of embarrassed because now he's fallen on his face in front of Brimley as well.
It's pretty embarrassing.
So, Brimley, what are you going to do?
Alright, I feel like this is a good tactic for me, so I'm gonna like go up to him and just I'll roll, I guess, enchantment again, and just basically be like, that's like such a nice sword.
Okay.
Such a nice word you have there.
Can I like?
She's going to enrage Brimaz again because he's going to look around and see his sister flirting with the enemy.
28. Does it give
28.
me
Boom.
I'm like running my hand. I'm like, it's just so the crap.
So all of a sudden, this
That's good.
fierce chaos knight has been reduced to a 12-year-old boy, and he's just thanks. Roth, while he is so severely distracted, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna question what she means by his sword and then attack him.
Can I use my nat 20 on this one?
Oh, you most absolutely can.
Sweet. So, assuming the first one is a 20, I guess like 20.
Dude, nat 20s in this game are super powerful. Oh.
So it's oh fuck. So 20 plus. Let me just roll 2d6. 20 plus 4, 24.
All right.
Wait,
So
but you forgot to roll the d20. So it's the first one's
That
the,
is true, actually. Yeah. 1d20, bang bang.
the slowest roll ever. 20 plus 4 plus 17. 37, 41.
41.
dear God. Okay, so as you distract him, Brimley, and he's just kind of gushing over you, Roth comes up with an uppercut led with his dagger and drives it straight into the chin of the warrior. And his face goes from this puppy dog grinning look to just completely blank as he falls backward and eventually stumbles over the edge of the bridge.
And I look at him as he's falling down. I say,
Night, night. Mr. Russell.
I knew that you were gonna say night night. That's
I have to say, Roth is so badass until he talks.
yeah.
So Johan asks, "Hey Noodle Stream, what is everyone playing? Where are we in the game? We've just we're on a bridge currently, and we're looking for 7 different rods of power. We found one of them. We're gonna get this triangle thing here. I'm playing Roth the Assassin. Sydney's playing Brimley the Succubus. Brian is playing Brim as the half Succubus Barbarian. We're playing Open Legend. You can find all the rules for Open Legend free here. And if you are new to the stream, hit that follow button and join us. This is our full schedule of shows. We're here 5 nights a week, 10 shows every single week, so do go ahead and hit that follow button if you are new to us. I think that's a good catch up.
Absolutely. That was
Time to
beautiful.
get the triangle, guys.
Okay, so you come down off the bridge and you are back in front of the Sphinx. He congratulates you for surviving the consequences of getting one of the questions wrong. And you see the lake in front of you with its little island.
So, Sphinx, how do we get the triangle?
Well, as I told you before, I can help you find the rod, but I can't help you with the triangle.
So I'm gonna take out the rod and be like, yeah, like we got the rod.
We have the rod.
Yeah, we got the
Congratulations.
rod.
We got the rod.
The rod.
The rod.
It's here.
We got the
we
rod.
got the rod.
The rod.
already.
Stop touching the rod.
Now we need the triangle.
All right. So let me see that thing. I start looking on the thing. Does it have a button or anything like that?
On the rod?
Yeah.
The rod.
It's simply a piece of metal about 1.5 feet long, about 1.5 inches in diameter, and there seems to be nothing special about it whatsoever.
I'm gonna take the rod back from. It just makes me nervous with you touching it.
She looks at her mouse and says, "You see with your eyes, not with your hands."
A phrase I use off too often.
I say you swim across. The big guy. Brymas.
Primass.
Well, I think that like if you swim across the water, it won't see you.
I don't swim.
Maybe you can run across the water.
I can walk on water.
I figured you could.
But I think Brymas should go.
He is allergic.
I need to stay in this bush.
He's
Take the bush
allergic.
with you.
I can't take the bush with me.
Why can't you take it with you?
I believe in agriculture and not messing with the environment.
All
Don't you
right.
think
Here's
that
here's
island is
my.
getting destroyed by this liquid metal. Don't you might wanna
No,
go
I believe it's a metaphor for my life.
All right. Here's my plan. While they're planning this out, I back up and I take like a. I guess I'll get over here. Hold on. Over here, I suppose. This looks like the shortest distance between. Am I correct in assuming that's the shortest distance to the landmass in the center? I think so. Because the other ones, it's like 2 squares. That one, it's like 1.5, or it's 2, but the other ones are 3, and that one's like 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a running start, and I'm going to throw down lightning as like this like sort of blast under me as I'm running to try to propel myself over the water.
Okay.
Extending, like I'm jumping also, but I'm like trying to extend the jump with this blast of. So it's essentially the same thing I just did throwing the guys off the bridge, where I'm trying to force move myself.
So, where are you? Are you focusing your blast like halfway through your jump?
Yeah. It's like I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna like jump out over the water, focus it. Well, now it'll get absorbed by the water. So I guess it's gonna have to be like at my feet, right here at the time that I leave the landmass. Otherwise, it'll just kind of like absorb into the water, and it won't really. It won't give the reciprocal blast that I need.
All right. Let's see how well you can aim this, Mr. Storm Giant.
All right. So this is just a straight up energy roll. And then, let's see, is there anything else that's helping me?
Now you're looking at a little under 10 feet there, so it shouldn't be too hard of a boost for you. But
Yeah.
let's see.
34.
Oh, hey,
Oh my god.
Why doesn't that happen to me ever?
I don't know.
you actually overshoot just a little bit and almost completely go over the island. You don't quite, but you almost.
Oh, man. No, it was, you're killing me. All right. Overshoot.
He goes too far, he goes up the other side.
So you don't land in the water, but you do land on the edge of the other side of the island. So because you only had to go 10 feet, dude, you probably could have jumped that by yourself.
Yeah, but I'm a giant with that's like got a really heavy armor on. So
Okay, all right.
Brymas, throw the triangle.
Throw. Why would I throw the triangle?
Because you're gigantic and you might drown here.
Don't throw the triangle. Just
Actually, before you get the chance to throw the triangle, you notice that the lake kind of sucks in a little bit and takes on kind of a life of its own.
I grab the triangle as quickly as I can and jump back off.
All right. Well, that can be your first action because we're going to roll initiative first.
Oh!
Oh boy.
It's a gelatinous cube as a lake, everybody.
Pretty much.
Just like Johann Ferrin. Welcome, my friend, to the adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Enjoy let go, my friend.
And apparently, Johan, you're also a gelatinous cube.
You're also a gelatinous cube, apparently.
oh no.
21 on initiative.
I always try to be a gelatinous cube whenever I can.
I wanted to play a gelatinous cube.
The good news is
Michael wouldn't let me.
Role play a gelatinous cube every day.
Yeah. No, I'm not
All
like
right.
that. Just what
So
I have in
it
my
looks like the initiative is going to be Roth first, then Brymas,
Brymas,
Brimley, and the lake will be going last. So, Roth, you see this lake start to move with all its tendril forms as though it's about to enclose itself around Brymas. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna throw a rope over to him.
You're going to throw a rope over to him? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. By the power of the moon.
I wanna. What would it be to just lob over a rope towards him so he could like swim back towards me, or just pull himself back?
Brian, would you say that's an agility?
To throw the rope, yeah, to aim where you put the rope would be an agility, like
Really?
properly place it in my hands.
All right, yeah.
I'll place the rope of destiny, in your hands, chosen one, Brymas, on a 19.
All right.
Okay. Now, are you throwing this rope from where you are here?
I am not. I am throwing it from this bush here.
Even better. Okay. So, Brymas, you see Roth, and he slings this rope at you, and
I just shake my head.
it comes shooting across the water and then kind of lands flatly in the water and starts to be dissolved.
Grab the rope, Brymas.
I will grab the rope just so that he'll shut up.
Okay.
Don't drop the triangle.
All right. Oh wait, I got the rope, my staff, and the triangle. Okay. That's not gonna work out. All right. I
Wrap
just
the rope
look-
around your waist.
Sounds like a song.
Take it around your slim waist. That perfectly toned abs.
Stop.
Thanks so much to Tuba Fix for following. Welcome, my friend, to the adventure. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Throw it around those abs. Tie yourself tightly.
I will. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay.
Why aren't you doing it?
I refuse to do that shit. As I repeat the same effort in trying to get back across the same way I came, and I do not pick up the rope, even though I was going to pretend to appease him. Now that I remember, I have to hold the triangle in one hand and my staff in the other. I'm not doing that. Whoa! Nice. I'm going back the same way I came. So that would be like this trajectory anyway. So I got this sucker, this triangle. So on a 7, what happens there?
On a 7, so when you go to jump across, you do make it to the other side, but you kind of splash into the outer edge of the lake,
Mm-hmm.
and
outer
it
rim.
splashes up on you, and you take 5 points of damage.
All right, I will take that.
Did you get the triangle?
Yeah, I got the triangle.
Good.
Brimley, what are you going to do here? Your brother is being attacked.
Honestly. I mean, if it doesn't have a mind, I can't really do.
Yeah.
I could be like, oh, gelatinous cube.
Brimley's like,
Stop it.
damn it!
Please.
You're so big and slimy. I love your
You have
folds.
such nice ankles.
They're slimy, slimy folds.
I'm gonna go up to the Sphinx thing
Uh-huh.
and basically try to roll enchantment on him and see if he can help me in any way.
Oh yeah, that's great.
All right, let's go ahead and give it a shot.
Everybody, please just cross your fingers, please.
Come on, you got this. You got this. I know it.
No!
What in the
Okay.
hell?
So let me go ahead and do this, because next round he'll be joining the initiative.
That was really bad.
I'm so over this.
So, Brimley, what you did is when you went up and you started speaking that enchantment to him, instead of getting that little puppy dog look like the guys on the bridge, his face got more and more enraged.
Oh no.
Until finally he actually got up from his laying position, and he'll actually be joining the initiative next round.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So triggered.
I'm so mad. I just cannot win.
How do I D&D?
All right.
Apparently, you
However,
just can't.
Brymax, the lake is actually slinging out one of its gelatinous tendrils.
Oh shit, it's a roper.
Oh shit, it's a roper.
No, that's my rope. You didn't take my rope. You should have taken it.
Luckily for you, it kind of just skimmed across the back of your. It just kind of whipped across the back of your legs. It didn't catch you hard enough to actually do any damage to you, but it did actually knock you prone.
All right.
You're gonna land on your butt,
Okay.
and that is gonna bring us back to Roth.
Hey. Remind me, can we fight this cube? Hey guys, are we gonna fight the cube?
No, we can't fight the cube.
Where are we gonna go?
It's the size of 20 of us.
Where are we gonna go? The shadows?
Shadow knows.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna run into the shadows.
Michael
It's
whip.
just a bush.
No one can see me.
It's not the shadows, it is shrubbery.
It's a shadow bush.
So did we straight up just like drop out of the sky when we came here, Michael? Like, there's no portal that we came through. We just kind of like popped out of nowhere onto the ground.
No, you actually did come through a portal, and it is still there. It's off to this side over here. It's just not on the map.
Okay. All right. So it's to the north, you say?
Mm-hmm. Well, to the north and to the east,
Yes.
To
Roger
the
that.
northeast.
or to the
Okay.
northeast if you're Roth.
I'm
Roger
gonna go
that,
back
sir.
to the portal, guys, seeing as we've done our job. I'll
Yep.
see you there. I'll wait in the bush for now.
All right. We're running for the portal.
Okay, you're running for the portal.
I
Well,
am.
he is.
So Rothko's running for the portal, which is going to bring us to, I believe, Bramaz.
This is my go. All right. So I use my one move to stand, and then my other move to run for the portal. 1, 2, 3. Three, 4, 5, 6. All right.
All right. So that is going to bring us to Brimley.
I'm gonna leave. I will also
Run for it,
to the
sister.
portal.
Take cover.
Also, so the pyramid.
Mhm.
It's like, what did you say? It was like a portal key or something like that.
It is.
So could you use it to transport?
Well, the portal that it actually works as a key as is the one that you came through.
Yeah.
originally. So basically, it's what's going to allow you to open that portal.
Oh, I thought I had a cool plan, but I'm just kidding. I don't. So
Just get in the bush.
I'm getting in the bush.
Good.
She's getting in the bush.
Yeah, I can't move my little person.
Okay. Let me
But
fix
we
it.
can pretend I'm in a bush. That's where I would like to be.
All right, now you can control your little person and put them in a bush.
Thank you. Now I'm in a bush.
All right. So that's going to actually bring us to the gelatinous lake. So Brian, or Bramaz, I should say, here's what's going to happen. You see it actually shift to block you.
That's amazing.
Oh boy.
Now it is gelatinous, so of course it can't move at 6 like y'all can, but it moves a little bit trying to block you.
All right.
And the Sphinx over here, who is so enraged by Brimley, he's gonna go 1,
So is this right? Like, is this like the edge of the world? Like I can fall off if I go to the right here?
2. No, you can't. I just did. That's as far as it would give me room for the map.
I'm just kidding with you. I wasn't sure if we were on a flat Earth here or something like that.
So Brimley, are you in this bush over here?
I'm in the same bush as Raw.
Ah, so you are in this bush over here.
No, I'm in the bush in the corner.
This bush right here?
No.
Am I missing the bush?
A little.
Oh, I am.
Northeast.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was missing the bush.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, he moves forward. Unfortunately, he's so big and bulky that he can't catch up with y'all.
Nice.
So it's back to Raw. Assuming that y'all are going to keep moving at the pace that you're moving, there's no way that they're going to be able to cut you off. So I'm going to say that you, with them chasing and roaring, well, but the gelatinous thing is kind of rolling forward. It's not so much roaring. But you make it back to the portal. Who has the... Bramaz, you still have the pyramid?
Yeah, I got the thing. Yeah.
Okay. When you go through the portal, you are actually transported back to the temple, and you can see, looking behind you, you can see the gelatinous lake kind of beat against the open doorway as it's trying to get at you so desperately. But since you have the key, it can't get through.
I stole its key.
So, seeing this on the hour, we've twitched and seen here. I'm going to remind you guys, if you're in chat and you're enjoying today's first episode of Chaos Calling, then hit that follow button and join us to watch more. Also, this episode will obviously be uploaded to the YouTube, so you can find it here as well. And of course, if you haven't entered into our giveaway for the D&D 5th edition starter set, you can find it there. But of course, today we're actually playing Open Legend, which you can find here. The rules are for free, so go ahead and check them out if you haven't already. I know a lot of you guys were chatting about it in chat just a few moments ago about how we like the rules and how people are getting games together, which is what we like to hear, that other people are playing Open Legend. So yeah, the answer to that riddle in chat was obviously Roth or the moon. You can choose. Also, we're pretty close on these retweets here, so hit that retweet button. At 25, you guys are going to decide what happens next. So let's make that happen. Other than that, though, let's dive back on into it. So I say,
So, we've got all the things, the triangle, and the rod. Did we complete our quest?
Well, no, there's a lot more rods and things that we need to go get in other places.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah,
You rolled that.
I remember now. I rolled a 55 on perception.
I know all.
So, and as you look around, where the original statue was in the center, there now seems to be a bright flame on top. And the flame speaks out to you, great heroes. You have accomplished the retrieval of the first rod. So therefore, we shall give you a clue.
Nice.
A clue.
Glory to the redwood, for its tree door will lead to a secret of 7 realms.
Okay.
That's all it says. Glory to the redwood, for its tree door will lead to a secret of 7 realms.
It's tree door.
Secret of 7 realms. I think the answer is
Oh, no.
the moon.
The answer is Batman.
The moon. Or testicles. Number 2.
Everyone says it's rough.
So this is what did he say? This clue is just a clue given to us by who is this guy?
It's not a guy. It's actually a burning flame on top of the statue that
Shit.
you originally saw there.
That's pretty hot.
So what kind of a statue or a burning flame statue thing is this? I wonder. I have. I'm going to use my energy to see if I can identify what type of like anything interesting magically about it or whatever.
Absolutely.
19.
19. So you understand very easily that this is actually a fire elemental.
Dad, is that you?
So bad.
He doesn't seem to speak other than the clue that he gave you, but you know he has the ability to. But you know that he is a fire elemental.
I just give him the side eye because he's just a lesser being because he's not a lightning elemental, of course.
Oh, of course.
Just kind of like give him the side eye as I walk by. We got this.
Okay, so going back to the large door at the head of the temple, you see that in the sides, whereas the others had etchings for key and such, in the sides you have a slot that seems to be laid there to put each piece of the rods in.
Right.
Okay. Let's put our rods in, guys.
We only have one.
All together.
We only have
Everyone put your
No,
rod
we
in
only-
at the
Rod,
same
we only
time.
got one rod.
I don't think he's talking about the same
Everyone
thing.
hold on to the rod at the same time and
We
push
need,
it
no,
in.
but we need all of them for anything to happen.
Push the first rod in then.
I mean, I don't know if that's really a safe place to keep it for right now. Do you
Roth, why don't you try your rod by itself first? Let's see how this works out.
Okay.
Why are you agreeing with
Give
me?
me the rod.
Why? No.
No, your rod. Not this rod.
What kind of rod are you talking about?
What rod?
You sick piece of shit. Right. Time to get down to business. Let's go find these other rods. And enough innuendos about the long, hard shafts of these rods, okay?
Oh my god.
We're gonna get these long rods and we're gonna stick them straight into this chamber. And they're gonna fit. And it's gonna be good. And we're gonna feel good about fitting these rods in there, okay? So enough jokes about the rods, because it's not funny.
Oh my god. What's great is somebody said before that, whoa, did this channel just get NSFW? And that was before you said all that. So that's brilliant.
Let's go get these rods.
Alright, let's go.
All right.
I feel so dirty right now.
Yeah, oh man.
Let's go into the next one.
Yeah, let's do that.
So which one are you actually going to go into?
Let's go to the heart.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, really? All right, sure. That's your domain.
Yeah, that's why she wants to go there.
You got this. You got this.
Yeah.
Can we, like, chill?
Yeah.
Let me get you moved
Okay.
over there.
So we head into the heart.
All right. If I
Let's do it.
there we go.
We got this.
There we go. Finally. All right. So as you go into the heart realm, everything around you goes completely dark and black.
I get it. It's like my heart.
It's much like your heart. You cannot actually feel you cannot actually see, excuse me, not feel. You can't actually see even your companions who you know are standing right next to you because you can actually hear their breathing. The temperature is very cool. It's almost like you're like being outside on a winter's day. The air is crisp. It's not stale, so you know that you're not underground, but you can't see where you are at all.
I can't see anything, guys.
None of us can see anything.
Guys.
I'm going to try to use energy to create light.
I'm in my natural habitat, so you can't see me right now.
25 to invoke
Not
light.
just you.
I'm hiding in the shadows, so you
We're
can't
all
see
hiding
me.
in the shadow.
No, I am the shadow.
I am the shadow.
You can't see me right now because I'm in the darkness.
We're all in the darkness. It's
Like
a
my
pitch
soul.
black room.
All right, and go ahead and make your roll for that, Ryan.
I did 25.
Maybe for
25?
you it's pitch black.
Okay. So Brian, when you can actually hear the crackling of the lightning, but no light penetrates whatsoever.
Oh no, that's not good.
And
So
It's really just an absence of anti-Roth.
terrible.
I'm not sure, but yeah, okay.
We need a Bush Moon and Roddy Mo. Yeah, we do.
I'm gonna follow that up with a divination roll to attempt to detect what kind of like. I'm assuming that there's some sort of anti-magic aura, or or a darkness magic that's more powerful than my light, or something like that. So anyway, 11 on a divination roll.
All right. There's actually something about this. You can't tell exactly what the cause is, but you sense
me.
that this is actually, other than Roth being right next to you, you sense that this is actually something about this world itself. It's almost like it's sucking all the life and light out of everything.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make my way over, sort of like fumbling in the dark, to my sister, and I'm gonna give her a big, loving, brotherly hug.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I do that. I don't have to roll to do that, right?
No, you don't have to roll to do that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you doing? Why?
What are you doing? Get
Guys,
off
it's
me.
weird.
Bad touch. Is this Roth? Bad touch. Bad touch.
Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
I like feel around and I'm like, what are you doing? I feel like my feet lift off the ground and I'm like, oh my god.
Whatever you do, don't hug me. I'm deadly to touch.
I mean, for all you know, like I'm like dying because you can't see anything and you just hear me being like, oh my god, what are you doing?
I just let
Oh
it happen.
man.
Roth is just sitting there. Roth just closes that. Just let it happen.
He's going to my happy place. Oh wait, I'm in my happy place.
That's right.
So Brimley, before he actually comes to pick you up, you feel this natural familiarity with this darkness. You don't know why. Could you do me a favor? Either logic or perception, whichever one you think is going to work better for you. Give me a roll.
Alright. I mean, honestly, I don't have really any hope for anything.
You got this.
Every time y'all say that, then it's like
I believe in you.
it's a 6.
Oh,
Okay. Dear
Bad
God.
luck charm.
Oh Lord, poor Brimley.
Why? I don't know why I'm here. I don't know why I'm playing this.
I don't know how your dice can roll so badly. This is incredible. Like,
Okay.
Is it incredible, Brian? Is it?
it is incredible.
New dice.
As you're squeezing your sister with brotherly love, you kind of get the same feeling as well. not as strongly as her, but you do kind of get the feeling that there's something familiar about this darkness, something that almost feels natural to you. Could you go ahead and give me either a logic or perception roll?
Sounds good.
And please roll higher than a 6.
Let's see, perception, that's a D6. 15.
£1 a month. You can help us.
You can
Okay.
You can help
First-
Sydney not roll like shit.
For some reason, Brimaz, this darkness reminds you of your mother.
Oh, it reminds me of my mother.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's terrible. It's like being in the womb again.
15.
Okay.
So there's this darkness that has to. So I will call out her name that we never actually made up that I remember anyway, and see if she's around.
All right. And almost as in a reaction to that, you suddenly hear screams all around you, and
Whoa.
the darkness is immediately replaced, and all you see is fire. Now I'm going to go ahead and I do apologize. I know it's a little bit early. It went a little bit faster than I expected with these new rules, so I'm going to go ahead and call a scene there.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we will pick up
Generous
here
bestowal.
next week.
Okay, no worries.
So Psychoport at this point just donated £9, and he said, let me read out for you guys real quick here. He said 2 nat 20s for succubus, I believe. Let me see here. 2 nat 20s for our succubus and 1 nat 1 for any enemy of our party's choice. So I suggest we store them for next session.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll stash those for next week.
Make
So
a
write
note
them
of
down
that
on your
because
character
you will
sheet.
need it next week.
Yeah, write them down on your sheet, otherwise we will forget them. However, whilst we are wrapping up this session a little early here, we're going to go straight into our next show, which is the Dungeon Master's Lessons, and we're going to be creating D&D 5e character sheets for you guys, a little kind of tutorial walkthrough for you guys, if you don't know how to play, and also Q&As. So if you guys have any questions about D&D or you need my help or anything, then you can go ahead and ask these questions in the next like 4
We could
hours.
take a few moments to
Yeah.
talk about Open Legends since we're here anyway. If anybody has questions, like could maybe answer a few.
Yeah. If you guys have
then
any
you
questions about Open Legend which you want to ask Brian, go ahead and shoot them into the chat, and we'll do our best to answer them. Let's also do some hooks and plugs for this session. So first off, let's thank DMLeviathan for running this wonderful session today. Whilst it went by a little quicker, that's just a sign that we're having fun. So Michael, tell us, what do you do on the internet? Where can we find you and stuff like that?
You can always find me at DMLeviathan on Twitter, of course. We will be starting our new Twitch channel coming soon. I will be announcing on my Twitter when that happens. And of course, Sundays, you can find me here with Brian and with Will. And when I'm not DMing, I'm lucky enough to be one of the players here. So yeah, just hit me up. Anytime you want to talk about RPGs, anything from D&D to Open Legend to Pathfinder, give me a yell. I love talking to people.
Hell yeah. All right then. Brian, we have a question in. Why does Sydney roll bad?
I would like to know that too.
Yeah.
Well, the statistical odds of somebody being as bad as Sydney are like extremely low. I'll just let me throw that out there right now.
Yeah.
So Sydney is pretty much the worst.
Basically the worst.
I
Makes sense.
make your game look so bad. I can't do anything. Like
That's okay.
There's so many ways to like make the story go along in Open Legend, and like so many open endings. But like with me, it's just like consistent twos.
I've actually created a pocket dimension which exists near Sydney in real life, and it's actually siphoning all of her luck out of her spirit and into mine.
Extreme
That's
lengths.
why I just kicked ass in that first fight and totally wrecked the shop of everything.
I would like to say,
And ruined DMLeviathan's game in the process too.
I would like to say that Sydney comes up with some brilliant plans.
Yeah, I
You
love
could
it.
just get the dice to agree with her. She'd make us all.
I know. Also, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, there was a question. What's the efficiency in playing an open source game? I'm very interested because I always thought it would be a cool idea. I'm glad someone is trying it. So Bardic College asked, what's the efficiency in playing an open source game?
The efficiency. I'm not even sure if I know what that means. The advantage, if that's what we're kind
Yeah,
of
the advantage, I
saying,
guess,
is
yeah.
is that we. So one of the things is that because there are no closed doors, it's easier to get people to try the system, and so that gives you more feedback. I also have a lot of people contributing to improvements to the game, editing, all that kind of stuff, because there's no you don't have to buy, again, you don't have to buy the book first in order to see the rules. And then so we have a whole team of people that are on the development team in a sort of unofficial way. And this is pretty normal with like with open source software. The same thing happens. That's like what I do, programming, with my day job. And you see the same phenomenon there, where people will take on like a particular project or code, library of code, and then they'll improve it and they'll make it better, and all kinds of great stuff happens. So I'm super excited about it, and it's been really good for sort of just keeping things open. That's why it's in the name. So
Keeping things open and legendary. Yeah.
that's
Okay.
right.
All right, cool. So where can we find your game, Brian? Where's places that we can look and search and find you on the internet?
Yeah, so you can go to the main website, openlegendrpg.com, and if you ever forget, you can find all of our other social networks there. But especially, I'm pretty active on Twitter, so you can follow at openlegendrpg. Also, Facebook is the same, Facebook.com/openlegendrpg. And there's a great thing for those who are interested, and we have not always had this, but for people who are interested in playing the game and want to find other people or just talk about the game with other people, we have community.openlegendrpg.com, and you can join up there and sort of get announcements about what's happening, see the latest, and see other people who are interacting and talking about running a game, or just asking questions, that sort of thing. So.
Awesome. So go find Brian there. Sydney, we can find you on Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that.
Yeah, I run the Encounter Roleplay Instagram. It's just at Encounter Roleplay. Lots of fun pictures on there that you won't see anywhere else. Super exclusive.
Exclusives.
And then you can follow me on Twitter. It's at CinDiddyKong. I'll put it in the thingy. But I gotta log into it because Will logged out of mine and logged into his on my laptop.
Yeah. Put it in the chat for us. We're going to be back in 10 minutes here, and in 10 minutes time, let's take a break, get some food, get some water. We're going to be creating D&D 5th edition character